Hello, I'm Julio Saucedo, standing in front of a monumental replica of the Antikythera Mechanism. The Antikythera Mechanism was found in 1900, but is known to have been built in the 2nd century before Christ. This mechanism, this replica, is found at the University of Sonora in Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico, and I'm going to tell you something about it. What we see is a model of the cosmos that was accepted at the time, at the 2nd century before Christ. This is a geocentric model where the Earth is at the center and all the rest of the universe, the cosmos, was supposed to be rotating around the Earth. So what we see here is the moon and the position in the constellation of the zodiac. It's showing the phase, the actual phase that it has right now at this moment, as well as the position of the sun, the position of the planets. Everything that we see is in Old Greek. So for instance, Selene is the name of the moon. For the sun, Helios. And then for the planets, here we have Mercury, which was known as Hermes, and then Venus, Aphrodite, Eras for Mars, Phaeton for Jupiter, and Phaenon for Saturn. What we see are rings that are moving around at different speeds according to how fast they move with respect to the stars, what is known as sidereal time. The fastest is the moon, which has a period of about 27.3 days. And then the slowest is Saturn. What is really amazing is that this is actually giving us the right position of these celestial objects that give the name to the days of the week. And what is amazing is that even though we know that we live in a heliocentric cosmos, trying to say that the same word, using the same word as they use it. We know that the sun is at the center of our solar system, but even though they consider that the Earth was at the center, they were able to predict the positions for any time of those 7 celestial bodies. And that actually, to do that, they had to make simulations, use some epicycle models that actually, what they do is essentially to have, for doing that, a computer. This is an analogous computer, and this is actually probably, as far as we know, the oldest computer in the history. Okay, so aside from what I just told you, these rings is for the constellation of the zodiac, and this is actually very important because we see the planets and the sun and the moon in this vertical plane. So actually, this is a representation that was originally came from Mesopotamia. That all of these 7 celestial bodies, they were actually very close to a plane. And in fact, the Greeks precisely stated that the ecliptic, which is actually a plane, this is the plane in which the Earth and the Sun are located. So everything is very close to the ecliptic. Now we know that the only one that goes after 2 degrees is Mercury. Everything else is actually right now very much a plane. And for physicists, this is actually an information that is very important to know how the solar system formed. So let me just tell you a little bit about how the whole thing is moving. Originally, the Antikythera mechanism was moved by hand, but now we have a monumental clock. This monumental clock was built by Relojes Olvera III Generación. And so this handle makes a full turn in 1 day. But the speed of these objects is much slower. As I said before, for the moon is 27.3 days. So it has to be, the speed has to be reduced by a system that make this possible.